In May of 1993, I was happily practicing law with a wonderful law firm of folks in Raleigh, North Carolina, when the phone rang and a very hoarse voice said to me, "I got the job, I'll call you back." And I had no idea who it was, because the voice was so hoarse. Several hours later, I got a call from my friend Reed Hunt, and it turned out that's who it was, and that he had been chosen as chairman of the FCC. It was odd for those several hours wondering, who was that? Reed understood the potential power and influence of the FCC in the early 90s in a way that I did not grasp. Well, he understood that there was going to be a big change in law, that this thing called wireless was going to be really big, that this thing called the internet was going to change everything, that the locus of activity would really be the FCC. But at the core of it, what I would say it's about is how do we have a ubiquitous and constantly improving broadband ecosystem where we get the right networks and the right tools to everybody in society. I profoundly disagree with that assertion, not as a factual matter, but as a matter of policy and choices. I think measuring the broadband plan by the primary metric of the speed of the wireline network to the most rural of residents gets about everything wrong. It's not about a primary metric, it's about an ecosystem and how the parts of the ecosystem, the networks, the devices, the applications, and most important, the people who use them, interact to constantly improve productivity, generate new jobs, etc. My point is that I really was given this gift, and what I'm doing here at Aspen is trying to figure out, given that I'm the only guy who ran the team that produced the broadband plan for the United States, what's the best way of honoring that gift? So that's, you know, and so I find myself in my conversations with my children, and what should I do? And I'm kind of going, I'm wondering that too. You know, it's not a question you answer one time in your life.